Hey, what's going on, everybody? So I'm doing my first, hopefully this will be a quick going through the cards in my recent pickup. I took the two shoe boxes that were like half full. Maybe not even, one of them's not even quite half full. Just figured I'd do this first. Just a quick peek. It looks like they're junk wax, but we'll go through this. I'm actually downstairs. We finally got the new floor and all the everything fixed down here. So it's nice to get out of that hot, stuffy office. So let's open this up. And yep, as promised, junk wax. So, ooh, some damaged cards. For 40 bucks, I got a ton of cards. I had to carry those 4 boxes up at one time upstairs. I almost died. So here's a 1984 Fleer. Yeah, 84 Fleer. Sorry, I just haven't looked at some of these old ones for a while normally. So there are some old cards in here. Charlie Huff. I'm just going to put that in a good pile, even though it's a little banged up. Bert Hooton. Johnny Oates, Bill Russell, Davy Lopes. I remember Davy Lopes, Don Sutton. We'll keep that in the good pile. You know what? Is this somebody's Dodgers box? I think this is a Dodgers box. That's what this is. Dusty Baker, really banged up. So they're not all Dodger boxes, trust me. Jerry Grote, Dusty again. Dodgers team card, Dusty. Steve Yeager, Belcher. So we'll go through here and see what we can find for decent Dodgers. That's fine. And Chris Gwynn. Everybody loves a little Oral Hershiser. Eddie Murray, Hall of Famer. So these are actually going to be good for me because a lot of these are sets that I was building. So even though most of what I was missing were star cards, I'm sure there's some stuff that is. So this is opening day 2007. Jeff Kent. So yeah, I thought he was going to try to kind of highball me and throw out like $100 price tag. He knows me now. Ooh, there's some big cards down there. That's cool. He knows me and he's cool now. He was the one that I called the wrong name. I called him Mike for a year at the card shop. His name is Brian. He's a nice guy. His son was there. Tommy Lasorda in the golf cart. I think Tommy Lasorda just recently got out of the hospital. Roger McDowell from Seinfeld fame. Tim Cruise, I think he died in a boating accident, if I remember right. Yeah, so this is LA, so this is a Dodgers fans collection, but we're going to get a nice little variety. Some more Oral. Look at that. This was one that needed to go in the trash before. I'll organize these better. I don't think I'm even keeping the 88 tops because I already got like 2 sets of it and I don't even want one. For now. So we'll check to see what I need. I probably don't need any of those red ones. I'm not even gonna acknowledge them by their name. They're just red ones. There's Gracie. We're gonna keep that for the Cubs collection. So it's already paying off. It's $40 worth right there. Ken Howell, Mitch Webster on your grandma's camera. So these are cool cards. Score 95. Ramon. Those were the Delino DeShields. Oh, Henry Rodriguez. There's Raul Mondesi and Delino DeShields. I was a big fan of Delino DeShields and who was the other one back then with the Expos rookies? So just go through these a little bit quicker. I had hoped to never see these cards again. This is a Pedro Guerrero Superstars of Baseball. We had a little spillage, that's okay. So yeah, these are the green ones that I saw a box of these unopened for $95 at the mall, the antique mall. And I immediately left. I didn't mention, or did I in the video, that they had an unopened box of 90 Score for 120 bucks. Fair price, a fair price, if it was the last remaining set of Score in existence. Oral, Alfredo, Eddie Murray, so you're going to see some Eddie Murrays in here. So, okay, I'm getting these out of the way, though. I didn't realize this was a Dodgers box. We'll get to the second one in a minute here, but those big cards in the bottom, I got a couple sets of those. And then I'm ready to start putting together or even buying a box to help out of the 89 Donruss. These are a little banged up. I don't think most of the cards are banged up. There was some, when I took a quick peek before, there was 1 or 2 cards that I saw, and those are going to be special cards for the rest of my life, and I'll tell you about those when we get there. 90s junk wax special cards. So as I'm filming this and was at the store, the card shop today, we have some unrest and ooh, see, I saw these too, and I don't know if I need too many of the commons, but that's a good set to have, and this is not. This was my pick for the worst set of all time, 90 Fleer. There's no redeemable qualities to it. I'll put these big ones to the side real quick. These are not much better. And another older Bill Russell. Ooh, Bill Russell, 75 tops. Another Don Sutton. Was that the same Don Sutton I set out before? Just, yeah, I threw the wrong pile there. Another Don Sutton, another Bert Hooton. Unfortunately, I think there's a lot of 90 top. I saw 90 tops in 2 or 3 boxes here. These are the update. As you can see, the shiny, the brighter outside. This was that's what I grew up on, was 90 tops. Fernando, the Dodgers. Look at that, Dennis Cook. Is there a picture in back? No. Nice Dennis Cook. Yeah, just looking through these, it looked like there's going to be a decent amount of star cards. And there's going to be a lot of the omens from everyone's channels, which is awesome. Which makes it worth 40 bucks. Steve Wilson, is this the DARE program, the keep you off drugs, like cards that the cops give out? Okay, I'm not used to going through collections like on a whole live thing. It's not, obviously not live, but like the video. Hey, there's a star sticker of Kirk Gibson. So I'm glad we're starting off with this. Start off slow. The triple play. It's a little banged up on top. Yeah, it's not gonna make it. Don't anybody get on me. It's one triple play card that was already banged up. I don't want to hear about it. You can unsubscribe, but don't say anything. John Wetland, I think, is in jail. Tim Cruz, as we mentioned before. Oh, there's still some more stuff in here. Oh, there's the yellow. There's Pedro. I think I'll actually keep the Pedro. I'll go through these. I'm going to go through these slowly because I'm going to not just go through them, have all the fun, and then have a shit ton of work to do to organize and put away. I'll do them. Mike Piazza, Gold Cup card. That's nice. Tim Wallach, special edition collector's choice. And some yellow. And I think we're getting almost to the big card. Not that those, oh, you know what? Those are not just Dodgers. The big cards are, it looks like maybe the set. Or extras. Dwight Evans, Dave Steve, Concepcion, Bob Warren, the Murph, Fisk, Hall of Famer, Toby Hara, Dave Winfield, Rowley Fingers. Feel like we're looking through a Rowley Fingers special here. Keith, another Seinfeld. Keith Hernandez. Is there anything else in here? No, okay. Let's put the big ones back in here for right now. So I think I already have this set. I'll probably, if I don't, then I'll base getting the set, the Hawk, off this. But if not, I'll just take the good ones and keep them. Carlton Fisk again. So yeah, we're going through the same stuff here. It looks like somebody took out what to them was the good cards. Well, to most of us, what would have been the good cards. But like, I keep Carlton Fisk, so I keep the Hawk. There's a checklist. I'm just looking through it real quick here. Nolan, Ryan, Ricky. Okay, so obviously there was some cards that didn't make it. Maybe they're in another box. Okay, let's get this out of the way and look at the other box for a minute here. So yeah, there was a lot of unrest in Washington, D.C. I'm not going to get political on here, but works both ways. Okay, so here we go. Here's some more Dodgers. Then we get Fred McGriff. There's a McGuire with the A's. Fred McGriff. Some Murphs, Dale Murphys. Willie Stargell card. He collected Sutcliffe's, so he was a thorough collector. I like Sutcliffe. The Red Baron from the Cubs. Traded from the Indians to the Cubs. There's Ventura. I like those cards. Robin Ventura. Nice. So this isn't all bad. I mean, hopefully there's better stuff. Hopefully there's one or two hits that they missed. There's a Harmon Killebrew. These are 1985 TCMAs. Harmon Killebrew. Ernie Banks. I'll put that with my Cubs book. I got about 1,000 of these Carl Yastrzemski cards. So here's a lot of those. Jack McDowell. I feel like Jack McDowell was a little overrated. I just think he was like the nickname. Oh, there's Deion. I love Deion Sanders. Mike Lieberthal. I think he was a little overrated. I think he just had like the nickname Black Jack McDowell, and he's a decent pitcher. Yeah, Cliff Floyd wearing his track and field medal. Kirk Gibson. So there's a little. Back in the Dodgers, Dwight Gooden. Some more McGriffs. Another Lieberthal in there. Jerome Walton. Don't even get me started on that. I just wasted too much money in Jerome Walton back. Ooh, original Ty Cobb card? No. Not. Strawberry Jason Kendall. I don't think we're going to see the Jeter. I could be wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But I just don't think we're going to see it. You never know. There's a Pete Rose. So Swindell. I'll keep that to send off to Dave Durango. Mike Greenwell, the Gator. There's a Pete Rose manager card. It's Pete Rose. I mean, manager card. But I always like Collector's Choice. I thought Collector's Choice were cool. What is that? Greg Olson driving an ATV. That's a silver signature. I've never seen that card before. That's cool. A lot of doubles here. Another silver signature. Somebody. Tino Martinez. Roger McDowell being a clown. Oh, that McDowell. Okay. Like I said, I'm not going to spend too much time going through those. Just trying to think of what to talk about. There's a Fisk record breaker. I keep Carlton Fisk, so that's cool. The George Brett record breaker. So, you know, obviously there's a Skeeter Barnes, so they're not pulling all the good cards. Buck Showalter. I know there's a big Buck Showalter fan out there. Forgot who it was. There we go. We have a 1985 Whitey Herzog and the Manager Collection. Gee, thanks for including your Manager Collection in all the cards I just bought. Yeah, this doesn't look promising coming up. I'm not going to lie to you. The rest of this box does not look promising, but we're going to get through it here because we can't get through this, and we're definitely not going to be able to get through the rest of it. Although the rest of it, it looks like some basketball, and it looked like some newer basketball, and I don't know if they were just looking for big hits and throwing, because there were some rookie cards from last year from Optic in there. Who's that? Doug Jones. Yeah, Doug Jones. Devon White. Okay, there's at least some white coming up in this box. It's not a racial thing. Stop it. Let me cut this down here. Tommy Barrett. Candy Maldonado. The Goodwill will be getting more cards coming. There he is. There's the Watham. We'll keep that. The Goodwill will be getting some more cards coming their way. I can promise you that. There's Hanky, you big old nerd. There's the Eck. Eric Davis. I was not an Eric Davis fan back in the day. I just didn't understand why, and I think I'm vindicated. I think I was vindicated in not thinking Eric Davis was going to be good. Okay, let's turn these bad boys around. I'm going through these pretty fast. There's a couple Sparky Anderson cards. Oh, I think I just pooped myself. Oh, sorry. Sparky was awesome. He was a great manager. Oh, King Griffey Sr. We had a King Griffey Sr. collection come in there. Watching the past of all, I was so jealous when I see people find, you know, like a lot of card collections for a cheap price. And I'll buy them every single time. They're hard to find around here. Anyone who lives in California will attest that usually anything that if you go to Craigslist or Marketplace, anything like this, they would want $500 for. They think they have like a gold mine. By the way, I was talking about the past is alive, found some good stuff. Had a lot of King Griffey Juniors in that box. And he paid a better price than I did. I got more cards, I got more tonnage. But that's just going to be the price that you pay in California anyway. So $40 for this whole collection plus tax is awesome. I didn't expect. There's the Thunder Puppy for the Cubs. I keep Sean Dunstan's, believe it or not. I don't worry about them at night if they're getting damaged, but I keep them. Okay, let's keep on going through here. Alan Ashby. Don Slott. Glenn Davis was a decent player back then. Okay, Goose Gossage. I gotta make sure these are in the camera. Tom Kelly, part of the dual managers card. I still got that card. Okay, so we'll get through this in a minute. I'm gonna do some more organization. I need to buy a box of the 91 tops. I need to do some organization after this and prepare myself for upcoming boxes. As I speak and do this, I have a baby monitor here, keeping track on the roommate. He's such an angel when he's sleeping and a monster when he's not. He's taking his daily nap. That happens once in a while. He doesn't like to take naps. He usually does not let you make him take a nap. Yeah, see, 88 and 89 tops. I'll take 90 tops all day long. These cards are just miserable to watch. Jack Morris, Hall of Famer. Cubs leaders and the Maddox. Hall of Famer Harold Baines. I'm trying to sell these cards. And it's now, why do they have them mixed up like this? Why in Craig's Green Earth would they be mixed up like this? I wonder if they just stripped a set of these, which is really bad for, you know. There's Sherman Corbett. He's been on the Nerds of Baseball before, that card. Why would you strip this set? I mean, this is just a jewel. Ooh, we got some miscut cards. That's pretty badly miscut of Chris Bosio, former Cubs pitching coach. Check out this Frank Tanana. on the bottom there. So, there's a couple keepers in here, nothing to report about. It can only get better. Yeah, you don't want to strip too many of those 88, 89 top sets. The world will be just devastated once it... Oh, look at that. Look at the Glavin. I don't know. So I have hope. I actually do have hope that there's going to be decent cards in here. There's Herbeck. Kent Herbeck was a big name. I always wondered, like, why did Kent Herbeck fall off the face of the earth? Is it Ozzie Smith? I don't collect Ozzies. I don't hold on to them, but it's an Ozzie. Let's get some more cards coming out here. Pascual Perez. Started watching The Mandalorian. I'm not a huge sci-fi guy. There's another Ozzie, the base card. Corey Snyder was a big name for a while back then. Corey Snyder, oh, it's a damaged Tony Gwynn. Oh. Not a huge sci-fi fan, but started watching The Mandalorian. Like it so far. I like that Cecil Fielder. That's a cool card. Dennis Oil Can Void, is that? Oh, I thought it was a Nolan Ryan. Mike Scott. Oh, I'm gonna track down whoever flipped these around. Demand a 10% refund for having to work. Oh, it's a weird looking card with the windows underneath the Pirates. Spanky Lavalier, another Tom Kelly. And Palmero. Oh, Jim Eisenreich. I thought it was another. There's another Pete Rose. I mean, you got to hold on to Pete Rose cards. He's Pete Rose. Wade Boggs, team card. Okay. We will not keep the Moose Stubbings card. So, I don't know if this is going to delay me doing a box of the Archives Mega Box or this. We already know what can be in there. Better stuff than this, probably. But anyway, you know what? I need these shoe boxes too, because I need to break down some of the stuff that I have this different year cards in the same boxes. Oh, look at there, the Mattingly. Nice Mattingly. There's a Smoltz. Nice Smoltz. So, I think this video, since it's the first one, I just put them on my good pile. God damn it. I think this will see the light of day. Hopefully not too long. I always hated Ozzie Guillen. There's a Mike Schmidt. That's cool. Yeah, when I was at the strip mall, the antique mall yesterday, I saw they would put like a pack of like 85 tops, like commons, and then they seemed to put a Mike Schmidt on the top of them, on a couple of them, and they had only like 10 or 12 cards in it, and they wanted, is it Jim Abbott? That's cool, Jim Abbott, and they wanted like $7, $8, $9 for these little recycled packs just because they put like a 50-cent card in the front. So those were actually the best deals, though. I considered buying those. I'm glad I didn't, because Burt by 11, Ruben Sierra. And there's the straw that stirs the drink. There's Boggs. Vandy Van Slyke. George Brett. Wade Boggs. Okay, so, like I said, this particular year, there's the Hawk. This particular year isn't going to generate that much excitement, but that means to me that there's a chance that we're going to find something good. I'm really excited about those basketball cards. There were some older ones and then a couple newer ones on top. And they were from last year, and there's a bunch of rookies. So I'm wondering if it was just somebody who looking for known players and they didn't really look too deep into their older basketball card. There's Robin Yount. So I'll probably need a little help on the basketball, but I have an idea of what to look for. And we're almost done. Thank you for tuning in for this My friend Maddie Williams. I don't remember this card. I do not remember this card. There's the Mandela effect. Gene Larkin. I never received any cards back from I just did the bog. So I sent off another autograph request to Nevers, and I included some Gene Larkin cards in there because they're working at the same hitting academy, and I never received it back. Either Tom died from coronavirus, they could have closed down the hitting academy, and they just didn't get the mail for it, or Nevers just said, I already signed for this dipwad. I'm not going to do it again. Okay. So these videos take a long time to do. So I'm trying to go as fast as I can. There's another Dawson, Bud Black, and this will be the last stack and a half here. So thanks again. I'm going to organize these and another Mattingly. So I'll be back hopefully with something from a year that could produce a little bit more excitement. And if you don't want to watch it or go through, I'm not really doing a recap. We found some star cards, nothing worth a ton, but pretty fun to look through. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.